How important is your website? Do you really need a website? Are websites outdated? After creating last week's podcast episode about rebranding, it occurred to me that some of you still might not have websites for your business. Some of the reasons why you must have a website for your business is so that you can show up as a professional, set yourself apart from the crowd, attract different personality types, help you sell more. In this episode, I will elaborate more so that you can understand the true impact that your website will have on your business. Hey friend, welcome to the Badass is the New Black podcast, where our motto is done is better than perfect. I'm Chrissy Chin, here on a mission to help you grow your business online, turn your leads into lifelong customers, and scale to 6 figures and beyond so you can work less and enjoy and earn a whole lot more. Most importantly, I'm a laid-back wife, a mom, a friend who started as a peds nurse, turned network marketer, and now a serial entrepreneur. This podcast is for ambitious people with an idea, a vision, but no idea how to get there. On this podcast, I'll give actionable steps to keep you moving forward while you learn new business strategies, better systems and processes, marketing, sales, all the things you need to build and scale a blissful business that keeps your pocketbooks growing. Grab a beverage, open up your notes app, and let's get to it. I've gotten this question a lot lately. Are websites needed anymore? Can I just have a landing page or a link tree? And the short answer is no. You still need a website. And quite frankly, if I were you, I would want a website. Websites position you as a professional. Imagine telling someone about your business and then they say, oh, okay, what's your website? And you have to follow up with, I don't have one. They're going to question how serious you really are about your business. Now, imagine you teach women over 50 how to lose weight while still eating their favorite foods, and you wander into a gym and you offer to teach a weight loss nutrition class. And the person that you need to speak to isn't there. And so the front desk person asks for your information. Of course, you can give them your email address or your phone number. But if you don't have a website, you're not going to look as professional as the other person that walked in maybe an hour before you and wanted to teach about the same thing. Right? That person whose information you're getting is going to want to look around a little bit because your website shows that you're serious about your business. Why? Because it takes an investment, either time or money. It doesn't take thousands of dollars or special coding to create a website these days. In fact, there's website hosting platforms that you can use, and a lot of them are fairly straightforward. And some of those are free that you can actually use. But you can build it on your own and very inexpensive. So having a website is going to show someone that you're serious about your business because you either invested time, if you did it on your own, and energy, or you did invest some dollars and resources if you had someone create it for you. Imagine you're trying to get a speaking gig, or you're trying to get on someone's podcast. You're trying to be featured in the media maybe. As the person who is vetting you for that, right? You pitch to the podcast and they're like, okay, whether it's an assistant or the person whose podcast it is, they don't know you. They want to check you out a little bit. They're going to start stalking you and they're going to be looking for your website. They're going to want more information about you. They're going to want to take a look at your offers and see how you present yourself. And if you don't have a website, you're going to give a bad first impression right off the bat. Or again, you're not going to stand out from that other person who's also trying to get on the podcast. Again, not looking as professional as that person next to you. So not only does it help you look professional, but it also helps you stand out from others. A website is a really great place for you to showcase your brand and your personality. So you can use the text on your website to show more personality with how you're speaking through those words on your website. You can also use your brand visuals or your colors or your fonts, the overall aesthetic feel of your website to really showcase your personality. I've seen some people using very bright neon colors because that's just kind of their vibe and their personality and their energy. And so they really have it shine through their website. Or maybe you're a much more reserved person with more muted colors. That's okay. Again, it's just this opportunity to showcase more of your personality without someone actually talking to you. They're just getting that through your website and the resources that you have. And then that will allow you to stand out from other people, again, in your space. It's important for coaches, for course creators, for service providers to have a website because there's lots of other people out there maybe coaching or providing services on the same thing that you are. And so again, you want to stand out from the competition. But I would say it's even more important for if you're a direct seller, someone who's in the network marketing space, you are literally selling the same thing, the same exact product as other people in your company. Even so, like other companies that have a similar product, even though it's just a different company. So your website, again, allows you to show up more as a professional in that space. It allows you to stand out from others and showcase your personality and your different offers that you have. While you use your site to stand out, it's also going to be a way for you to attract different personality types into your ecosystem. There are personality types that are fast action takers, those red personalities, right? They don't need much. They're just like, I already know I want this. You're saying you have it. I'm going to grab it. Or the blue personalities that want to just hang out and have fun with you on your social media, and then they just buy your stuff. But there are other personality types that need a lot more information. The yellows want to connect with you more, and the greens are very analytical, and they want all of the information before they even make a decision about moving forward with you. So if you want to set yourself up for success and attract all different personality types, then a website is going to allow you to have that space where those that need more information about you can come to get it. Now, I'm talking about more information than just that tiny little bio that you have on your Instagram, or even a bio on a simple landing page, or when you're introduced on someone's podcast or something like that. A website can also help you sell more. If you have multiple offerings, then a website can be a great place to showcase those different offers that you have in one cohesive place, but in a really organized fashion. So while Claire and I help people who want to get their business online and automate more with their business with high converting funnels and a professional website, we offer a variety of different ways to work with us. We have courses, we have services for people at different stages or that want different kinds of support. So we offer courses and we offer programs. So like standalone courses, we have programs where you can get coaching support from us. And then we also have done for you services where we'll write your copy or we'll design your website or design your logo for you. And so our website allows this place to bring someone into our ecosystem. Maybe they heard about the course or were listening to the podcast and they're like, oh, I heard about Blissful Business, Build a Blissful Business. And so then they come to the website and they're like, oh, I see they have done for you services. That's really what I'm looking for. And so they jump on that. That happens all the time. So having a full website with a home page, with an about page, with an offers page, that's going to really help you showcase what you have available and really educate that person who is trying to get to know you and understand how you would work with them or how they can work with you and what you have to offer. So if you're using social media, you could, of course, create maybe like a couple little highlights that highlight your different offerings. And even if you have a website, I would recommend doing this anyway. But some of you are not that into social media. You don't want social media to be the end all be all. You're not investing all of your time into social media as what we call your top of funnel. So the first place where you are attracting people into your space to teach them more and get them to know, like, and trust you. You're like, social media is not the place for me. And so if that is the case, you really do need a website even more. And even if you're using social media to be that top of funnel for you, I would still argue that you need that website for all of the reasons that I just listed before. But because this is the space where you can showcase all of the different things that you have, right? And so if Instagram, if you're not focusing your energy there, you need that place to, as you're finding people in other areas, you need to be able to send them to a place where they can learn and fall in love with you. And for someone who says, well, I can have a successful business with just a landing page or a page to get someone into my free offering and into my funnel. I'd say, yes, you can have a successful business with just a landing page, but I would argue that your landing page is just the start of your website. It is a website. It has a URL. It has a domain, whether it's a custom domain that you put to it, which I highly recommend that you do, or just whatever platform you're using. But that really is the start of a website. So if you have a landing page, you technically have the start of a website. But I don't see it as being completely built out. Putting everything that you want on there to be featured or everything that you want to be highlighted on different pages that can be organized in a way that doesn't cause someone to be overwhelmed by what you're offering. So really, you have the start of it. And then I would love for you to build it out even more to just complete your brand and your business on the different website pages. Because the truth is, if you try and put everything that you want to feature or everything you want them to be able to do on one landing page, it's going to be way too overwhelming. Now, one of the other big problems that I see with websites are that they are not very professionally done. So while one of my mottos is done is better than perfect, sometimes there are things where when it's done in a very half-ass or an uneducated way, it can actually be a hindrance or negative showing on your professionalism for your business. And we do not want that. I've seen a lot of people with just a very simple template on their website, or when I visit it, it really looks like a personal ad. It's just telling me all about you. Like that's what it starts with. It's like I open up the web page and it's just an about you, which is the wrong thing to be doing here. And so that is a problem. Or the aesthetic feels very amateur, or you're using colors and color blocking in a way that actually psychologically overwhelms someone. They might not even know it. It's sort of like this subconscious thing that happens and they just want to leave your page instantly. Like it feels too overwhelming, or they don't know what to do, or it's confusing. And so they just want to leave. And again, we're not going to get sales that way. So if the branding aesthetic just feels a little bit disconnected, that's another thing that I've seen that just sort of throws people off, and then it doesn't help you build your business bigger, better, and faster. And so those are actually things that can really deter someone from working with you. So not only is it important that you have a website, but it is important that you have a website that is done and built in the right way. It's important for you to have a really clear and intentional and strategic messaging on your website. So through the copywriting that you have on there. And then it's also important for you to have a really appealing design and strategic design at that for your website so that people actually come. They come for the design. They're like, ooh, this looks good, right? They're attracted to it. And then they start reading and they're connected to it. And then because of the design and the messaging and how you have it set up, they take action. Whether it's getting on your email list, or it's listening to your podcast, or reading your blog, or even purchasing your offer. Because we saw so many people struggling with this, it's exactly why we created Build a Blissful Business, which is our signature program that really helps new or aspiring, even experienced business owners get their business online with a professional website. And so we're hosting a masterclass next week to give you more insights, not only on how to automate your online business, because that's the other piece. If you've been following for a while, we talk a lot about also automating your online business so that you can be building your business, bringing in customers, educating them, converting them into actual paying customers while you are spending more time with your family, or while you're able to take a vacation that you want. So you can have that time and that financial freedom that you really desire while you're doing something that really fills you up and is something that you love. So we are offering a masterclass that's going to kind of touch on these two topics. One, how to automate your online business, but I'm also going to go more into depth into some of these areas to talk about the 6 keys to a successful 7-figure business as well, so that you can get more insights on that and increase your sales while you sleep. And then I'll break down the business program for you and show you how this program is the key to getting your business set up online the correct way so that you can attract more customers that you love working with, that get results, and help you grow your business in a way that really does allow you to spend more time with your family and also generating revenue. So if you don't have a website set up yet, or you know yours is subpar, if you don't have an automated funnel set up that allows you to turn prospects into customers, or like I said the word funnel and you're like, what's that? Then this masterclass is definitely something you can come to so that you can literally be selling while you are sleeping. Okay? That is the ultimate goal, right? So if you're feeling like you're all over the place, you have no idea what you're talking about, you struggle to attract anyone and to sell anything, then this masterclass is also for you and is one that you definitely need to be attending. So it's happening February 27th at 1 p.m. I've blocked off 2 hours in my calendar, so I have plenty of time to teach you the material, to dive in, and to also answer your questions. To sign up, I'm giving you free access. So just go to kncreative.com/masterclass and you can enter just your name and your email there and get the link to join us. I will also drop the link below in the description if you're watching on YouTube, or in the show notes if you're listening to the podcast. I recently updated this class, so there are some really amazing new things in here that you may have not heard before. By the end of the masterclass, you're going to have a really clear vision on what you need to do next to automate more of your business and to really see what pieces are missing that your business or that's missing in your business, causing you to either not attract the right people, or maybe you're attracting them, but you're not converting them to sales. So you're going to be able to really pinpoint, okay, I'm missing this key piece. Oh my gosh, I'm missing this key piece and I need to tweak this one. And then that should help you build a more profitable and efficient business. Please come live if you can. It's way more fun to interact with you live. If you do register for the masterclass and you can't make it, I will email out a limited time access replay. So again, can't wait to see you there, kncreative.com/masterclass. And if you're listening in the future, no worries, go to that URL anyway, and we'll put you on the wait list for the next masterclass. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you got some value out of this episode, I would love some support. And the best way to do that, so I can keep showering you with loads of actionable tips, is to hit that subscribe button. Leave a review or a comment if you're on YouTube, and share this podcast with a friend. And when you share it with a friend on social, please tag me so I can reshare your share in my stories. It's been an absolute pleasure hanging out. I appreciate the heck out of you for showing up. And now it's time for you to take imperfect action so you can work less and enjoy and earn a whole lot more.